In a world increasingly reliant on technology, the unseen battles fought in the digital realm can have devastating consequences. We've seen hospitals crippled, financial markets rattled, and national secrets stolen. But what if a single innocuous device could bring an entire civilization to its knees? What if a thumb drive, no bigger than your finger, almost plunged the entire world into darkness? This isn't a work of fiction. This is the chilling true story of Operation DarkSpark. An attack so audacious, so sophisticated, it almost brought down the global power grid. It began subtly, as most digital intrusions do. A seemingly harmless USB drive left strategically in the parking lot of a major power utility company. A curious employee, following human nature, picked it up and plugged it into their work computer. This wasn't a random act. This was a meticulously planned operation, orchestrated by a highly sophisticated state-sponsored group. The USB drive contained a custom-designed malware, a digital ghost named GridShadow. GridShadow wasn't designed to steal data or hold systems for ransom. Its purpose was far more sinister: to map the entire network, identify vulnerabilities, and ultimately, to initiate a cascading failure of the power infrastructure. For weeks, GridShadow lay dormant, silently mapping the utility's systems, learning its secrets. The attackers were patient, methodical, waiting for the opportune moment. That moment came during a routine software update, a window of vulnerability they exploited with surgical precision. The malware, now fully activated, began to manipulate control systems, causing minor fluctuations that were initially dismissed as glitches. But the pattern soon emerged, and a dedicated team of cybersecurity experts, codenamed Project Nightingale, realized they were facing something far more dangerous than a simple malfunction. The stakes were impossibly high. If GridShadow succeeded, the ripple effect would be catastrophic. Power grids are interconnected, a delicate web of supply and demand. A major outage in one region could trigger failures across continents, plunging millions, then billions, into darkness. Hospitals would lose power, communication networks would collapse, and critical infrastructure would grind to a halt. The very fabric of modern society was at risk. Project Nightingale worked around the clock, racing against time, trying to understand the malware's intricate logic and neutralize it before it reached its final, devastating phase. They discovered GridShadow's ultimate goal: to overload specific transformers at peak demand, creating a chain reaction that would bring down entire regional grids, and then the global network. In a breathtaking display of digital prowess, the team managed to isolate and neutralize GridShadow just hours before its final execution. The world narrowly averted a global catastrophe, all thanks to the vigilance of a few dedicated individuals and the incredible complexity of the digital battlefield. The incident served as a stark reminder: the greatest threats often come in the smallest packages. The USB drive, once an innocent tool, had become a symbol of the fragility of our interconnected world. Operation DarkSpark may have been thwarted, but the shadow of its potential lingers, a chilling testament to the power of a single malevolent spark.